Right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the aquat that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, What Are You Going to Do When Yahawashi Returns? Now, I got inspired to do this lesson because I've really been meditating on the return of our Lord and how as soon as he makes his presence in the earth, everything changes. All right. Everything will no longer go forward with the way that we know it right now. You know, I was over here just meditating on it heavy as far as, how Esau has all of these wicked plans behind the scenes, everything that he orchestrates and demonstrates in this earth. You know how they got the chemtrails and they have these secret places where they do all of this satanic worship and, all of these factories where they produce the processed and the poison food and all of these different things, man. The whole thing in Hollywood, just everything, man. As soon as Yahawashi returns, they have no choice but to just stop what they're doing. Like, no matter where you are, you're going to have to acknowledge that the Lord has returned, and it's only a matter of time before him or the angels sees you face to face and gets rid of you. All right, because if you Esau, especially, you're going down, man. You're going into slavery for 1,000 years. All right. And these other heathen nations as well. And then 2/3 of our people that don't want to acknowledge the Lord when he comes back, you're going to be destroyed in the midst of this too. You're going to have to die with your enemy. So like I said, I was really just meditating on, how everything literally just going to change within the very second that Yahawashi comes back. As soon as the Lord shows his face, that's it, man. That's it. It ain't no, oh man, we got a plan to actually take down. Well, this is written in the scriptures that Esau actually is coming up with a plan to actually try to take down the Lord. But we all know that's not going to happen. All right. We all know that Yahawashi and the angels is going to one hit a quitter Esau. All right. But at the end of the day, we do know that as soon as Yahawashi returns, righteousness will begin to flourish within the earth once again. And there's nothing that his enemies can do about it. There's nothing that they can do about it. The only thing they're going to have to do is just suffer what's getting ready to happen to them. All right. Because as you can see with this picture right here, this is one of my favorite pictures. His eyes are red. And he has that anger and that fury in his eyes, man. You can see it. And then you got the chariot right behind him. All right. And this is what's coming. He's getting ready to destroy Babylon the Great. He's getting ready to take this place out with violence. All right. So what are you going to do when the actual Lord from the scriptures return? Not Caesar Borgia, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. All right. Let's get into the scriptures, man. Let's get, we might as well start right here. There's Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. It says, Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. That's right. This is speaking about America. All right. They will no longer be called tender and delicate. They will no longer be represented as the country that's going to give you the American dream, or the place that cannot be touched, or the place that's so holy and so sweet, man. They're getting ready to be brought down to the ground. All right. Verse 2, it says, Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. All right. So when Yahawashi returns, he is not going to meet this place as a man, because he's coming what? In his glory. And he's going to expose Esau for who he truly is. He's already being exposed right now through the prophets, because the Most High, Yahawashi, put the spirit upon the apostles and the different elders and bishops and different brothers to do these videos, to go out to the highways and the byways and to expose this devil, man. All right. And this is why, a lot of our videos are always taken down, or brothers got to make new channels, or they got to watch what they say. We got to have keywords now and everything like that, because they don't like this truth being brought out there, man. So at the end of the day, they're getting ready to bring that great wrath, like it's written in Revelation 12:12. But at the end of the day, it don't matter. Because see, the thing is, man, Esau has this thing in the back of his mind where he feels like if he eliminates all of Israel, then he gets to get the birthright back. He gets to stay in power. All right. And all of these different things, man. This is why he's going to try to make, well, not try. He's going to make the whole world take the MOTB, but the elect won't take it. All right. The elect will not take the MOTB. And like I said, we not nothing, man. We just, you know, doing the work for the Lord. See, the thing is that Esau got to remember is you can do whatever you want to us. Go ahead, man. You can do whatever you want to us. But what you going to do to the Lord, though? What you going to do to the angels, though? You have a power that's getting ready to take over this place, man. And guess what? That same power is going to give 144,000 men that you are getting ready to persecute. He going to give them power as well. So what are you really going to do in the future? You ain't going to be able to do nothing, man. You're going to be able to stand there and take exactly what's coming to you, which is going to be a spiritual and physical ass whooping, man. That's what's coming for you. That's why it's like, man, you know, whatever plan that you got, go ahead. You can try, but it's not going to work because the Lord is the end all be all. He is the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, man. All right. Let's get Revelation 6 and 2. This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 2, when it says, "And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer." This is speaking about Yahawashi. He's getting ready to conquer this earth. He's getting ready to take back what's his because he created it. All right. Yahweh, the Most High, he created Yahawashi first. And then after that, Yahawashi and the angels and the, you know, the elect from back in the beginning, they helped create this place. But ultimately, Yahawashi created it all, man. All right. Under the power of the Most High, Yahweh. And how can you prove this is speaking about the Lord? All you got to do is go to Revelation 19. All right. And then we're going to go to, gonna start at 11. And it said, all right, Salakia, I had a technical difficulty, had a call come in, so I had to edit this video. But this is Revelation. I was going back into how you can prove that Revelation 6 and 2, this is speaking about the Lord. All you got to do is read this right here in Revelation, the 19th chapter. This is Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And it says, "And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself." All right. So like, as you can see right here, it says, "Behold, a white horse, and that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and he judged and make war." This is what Yahawashi is getting ready to do. He's getting ready to judge this earth, and he's getting ready to make war with these heathen nations. Okay. And it says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and then on his head were many crowns. Those many crowns represents him taking down all of these different countries and nations, man. All right. Verse 13, and it says, "He was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he shall smite the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the almighty power." All right, so this is what he's getting ready to do. He's getting ready to put all of these heathen nations into slavery, man, because that's what you do with a rod of iron. He's going to rule with that rod of iron, meaning he's going to take the earth. He's going to take this place, take back what's his, and he's going to do a lot of beating, man. All right, he's coming back to bring a lot of violence, man. He's not coming back to give everybody a hug. He's going to come back and he's going to take everything, man, by force. And that's why it says right here in verse 16, it says, "And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords." You already know who that's talking about, man. That's talking about Yahawashi. So this is what's getting ready to happen, man. He's getting ready to take back what's his. And this is a scenario of it. This is part of it right here in 2nd Ezra chapter 13. And we'll start at the top. And it says, "And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that had moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he had turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. All right, because Yahawashi is coming with thousands of angels. Okay, and when he returns, everybody's going to be in fear because they're going to see the glory. They're going to see the power of our Lord Yahawashi. All right, this is why it's written in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, that everybody's going to be amazed and in fear by the salvation that the elect is getting ready to receive, because they're going to see Yahawashi come on the largest chariot of all time, and they're going to be shooting lasers out of those chariots, and Yahawashi is going to be using his power full blown, man, to destroy this place. Verse 4, and it says, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth felleth when it filleth the fire. And after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the man that came out of the sea. Yeah, man, because this is going to happen in the midst of World War III. Okay, all of the nations that's going to war with each other, once the Lord actually returns on the largest chariot of all time, like it says right here real quick, verse 6, it says, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew upon it, but I have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. So he's going to come on the largest chariot of all time, and it's going to be so huge that you're not going to be able to where it began and where it ends. All right, and in the midst of World War III, everybody's going to stop what they're doing, because that's how big of a presence Yahawashi is going to make when he returns. He's literally going to stop a whole world war. All right, everybody's going to be focusing on the Lord when that time comes, man. All right, but he's going to take them down, man. He's going to take them down. In verse 8, it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. Why? Because the Most High is going to put the spirit upon Esau to fight against Yahawashi anyway. This is going to be the same thing, so to speak, just like what happened in the days of Exodus with Moses and Pharaoh. All right, because Pharaoh didn't want beef. Soon as Pharaoh realized of the few of the plagues that the Most High was bringing upon him, he folded. He was like, man, I don't want no problems with this. But the Most High hardened his heart so he can keep going, because this is going to be the way that Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi is going to show these people how much more powerful he is than what we are witnessing right now and what we're getting ready to witness. All right, because Yahweh, the Most High, just like a brother said, I forget who said it. It's like, man, that'd be boring, man. If they just be like, oh man, they see the Lord come back, they're like, yeah, I don't want no beef, go ahead, just take me. Like, nope. The Most High, like, no, I'm put the spirit upon you to fight back, man. He's gonna judge you in style. And so at the end of the day, Esau, yeah, he's gonna be super afraid of the Lord when he returns, but the Most High is gonna put the spirit upon him to fight anyway. Verse 9, and it says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. So the Yahawashi, he's going to be having fire come out of his mouth, man. Lasers going to come out of his mouth. He's going to be really showcasing what spiritual power is going to look like, man. He's not going to, like it says right here, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war. Yahawashi not going to need a sword. He's not going to need anything, man. He's going to use the power that the Most High gave him to destroy this place. Verse 11, and it says, they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and a great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon the son of an innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So this is what's getting ready to happen, man. It's about to be a beautiful time. Yahawashi is going to come back, and he's going to take this place, man. He's going to take this place down. This is why it says right here, this is how you got to acknowledge the true Lord, not this this Jesus that's out here, man. This is coming from the Lord's mouth himself. He's Matthew 10 and 34. It says, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. What do you do with a sword? You kill people with it. A sword is not used for anything else but to pierce flesh, man. All right. So the Yahawashi, he's coming back and he's getting ready to destroy and kill a lot of people. Because why? It's judgment time. It's judgment time, man. And this is why the prophets are out here trying to give our people, speaking to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we trying to give you the warning so you won't get caught up in the midst of this. Because he's going to destroy a lot of his own people too. And we'll end it with this. This is why James 2:13, it says, "For he shall have judgment without mercy, that have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoices against judgment." So he's not going to show any mercy to Esau. All right. When this time comes, he's not going to show any mercy to Esau because of everything that he did. He's not going to give mercy to these heathen nations. And he's not going to give mercy to 2/3 of his own people. When judgment begins, it's going to go out full blown, man. That's why the scriptures say, let judgment run down as running waters. I believe that's in the book of Amos. He said, let it run down like waters, man. You just let it flow. Because it's like Apostle Tahar said, this is going to be the last time that the evil angels on the left-hand side, this is going to be the last time that they're going to be able to really showcase themselves and make people do these wicked things, man. Because righteousness is coming back on the earth. The only time the angels on the left-hand side really is going to be doing things in the kingdom is when these other heathen nations go off, because they're not going to be in the perfect bodies like we are. So they're going to sin, man. They're going to do it. That's going to be within their spirit. So, that's the only time that they're going to get to work. But at the end of the day, this is the last hoorah, man. This is going to be the last time where, wickedness is going to reign on the earth. So, man, this place is getting ready to go out with a bang, literally, man. All right. So Yahawashi, when he returns, he's not going to show any mercy. So at the end of the day, what are you going to do when Yahawashi returns? So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Ricans. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazat, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.